Hey FlossTube, who's your apple? Coming to you from Massachusetts on this absolutely beautiful day. It's hot, but it's beautiful. I am back for FlossTube number 10. Can you believe it? 10. So, what I'm going to talk about today is I have had 2 finishes. I have a new start. I still have my Scarlet Quince whip going. I haven't really touched it for a while. And I'm going to talk very briefly about StitchCon. There are so many great recaps out there that I think that I can't do it as well or as elegantly as everybody else has done. But I do want to share a little bit of my StitchCon experience. So let's first go with finishes. In my last video, I had just started for a friend's daughter, a piece from Harry Potter. Missing socks are a sign of free house elves. And I'm not going to include where I was at before because all I had on there was one word. So here it is finished. And the word that I had done was freed. And I have since filled it out. As a matter of fact, I finished it at StitchCon. I didn't ring the bell, but I finished it at StitchCon. So that is done, thankfully. And so since I finished that at StitchCon, I got to start a new project. And I started another Jardin Privé project. My last one was the Patchwork Oceans, the dogs. This one is Stitch, Stitch, and Forget the Time. I stitched it on 28 count Lugana in the color Avalon by Under the Sea Fabrics. This is my very first time working on something other than Aida. All these years and years I've only used Aida. So my table mates at StitchCon really kind of pushed me to try something new, and I'm so glad that I did because I really enjoyed working with it. And so I think that I'm going to do a whole lot more in the even weaves. So here we go. I'm going to show it to you. There's no start picture because I started there, and then let's say I started on 6/29, and I finished it, I believe, Monday, which would have been, I don't know, what was the date Monday? Let's see here. 7/8. We're going to go with Monday. I'm pretty sure it was Monday, so it was 7/8. So here we go. Bear with me. Isn't the fabric beautiful? The purples and the greens. Now, what I wish I had done was chosen a darker fabric because I don't think it shows up very well, but there are some white things or ghosts and cobwebs. I'm going to get a little closer to see if maybe you can see. I apologize if you can't see the white on it. I'm a bit disappointed in that, but it'll just give me a good reason to start it all over, right? On another piece, even I'd like to get maybe an orange piece. Wouldn't that be beautiful? Or maybe a nice purple, like all purple, like a medium purple. That'll give me an excuse to do it all over again because I really enjoyed working on that. As I said before, the Scarlet Quince project, I have no further progress on it. And I don't really see that I'm going to have a lot of time to work on it, probably until the fall. That'd be a good fall-winter project, right? So anyways, I started a new project on Tuesday. This is Thursday, so I started on Tuesday. And it's the Quaker flag. Charlotte Tranquil Stitches is doing a sale with the Tranquil flag, or the Quaker flag by the Stitcher Hood. And you could actually buy the kit from the Fat Quarter Shop. So I did, and they give you 14 count vintage country mocha, Aida. And they give you way too much fabric. They gave me, like, I just needed the piece I'll show you. This is all that I needed. And it came with, I could get 3 more pieces this identical size out of the fabric, which is great, right? So I'm sure that I'll find uses for that, especially Christmas time. We got Christmas ornaments, you got bookmarks. I'll find use for it. But anyways, here's my progress. I'm not holding it up against anything. I apologize. This is where it looks so far. And gosh, I'm not prepared because I didn't bring the pattern or the picture of the pattern to show you. But this row here is going to be just like this. There's going to be a row of white Quaker stars, quilt-looking Quaker thingies. I'm not sure. And there's going to be another white, and there's going to be another row of red. And it's going to be beautiful. I'm hoping to get it done pretty soon. It's a really quick, easy stitch. And tomorrow my husband and I leave for Lancaster, Pennsylvania. We are meeting his sister and her family there for a fun, just weekend get together. We don't get to see them very often. They're traveling from Jersey. So we decided that'd be a fun place to meet up and check out the culture. And I've also discovered there's a couple stitching L&S's stitching shops there. There's one in a nearby town and there's one actually in Lancaster. So we're kind of going a little bit earlier tomorrow than it takes us to get there so that I can check it out. So that's really all that I have to share with you today, except for let me tell you a little bit about StitchCon. I had an absolute blast. A blast. My table mates were probably, in my opinion, the best table mates. I'm sure there are fabulous people and everybody thinks that about their table mates, but I sat with Lynn M. Stitches. You have to check her out on YouTube. She just put a new video out. I sat with Gable Stitcher Amy. Definitely check her out. She did a recap video that was great. I sat with this lovely lady named Tracy from Kentucky, and then I sat with Tony from Texas. We shared so many laughs and giggles. We laughed probably 50 times more than we stitched. I really didn't get a lot done there. It ended up being a good table for me because I'm introverted, and there were so many people that I really wanted to go meet and say hi to, and I'll be honest, if they didn't kind of come my way, I didn't really seek them out. I get kind of nervous around people and shy, believe it or not. So I'm hoping and planning to go next year. So everybody that I didn't get to meet this year, I think I'll probably feel a lot more comfortable, and I'm definitely going to come up and say hi. And if I don't, hunt me down and, give me a kick in the tail end and say, you're supposed to say hi. Anyways, we had a great time. At the end of the video, I'm going to include a few photos that I took there. I know y'all are probably overloaded with photos and stories from StitchCon, and one of my favorite memories is the Stitchy bus. Oh my goodness, it was hot. There was no air conditioning. But it was fun to ride the Stitchy bus. It really was. I had a good time, went to Keepsakes, and, might have gotten a few things. Maybe. Like a big old hunk of fabric. Or two. But anyways, I'm going to end on that note. I have a lot of stuff to get ready to leave in the morning. So I will catch you all in the next go round. Bye.